Welcome to Crow and Klein, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I'm using the Akashic Tarot for our card of focus today, and that is number 7 and Fated Meeting. Okay, so this really, it has a karmic feel to it, right? This couple, they're standing before this clock and it's about to strike noon and they're approaching each other. They're supposed to meet here, right? It's sort of predetermined by their higher selves, which is shown by the characters up in the sky, right? They're the old them, the past life them. So it's predetermined, right? A fated meeting, obviously. So when this card comes up for you, it's a really important, you are coming to a really important relationship in your life. How about that? Now, it can be entirely new, or it can be a relationship that you already have that is being lifted to a higher experience. Karma from past lives may have brought you together at this time. So it's really important for both of you to stay alert, but also keep your individuality, right? Keep your individual and collective growth a priority while being compassionate to yourselves and each other. You know, if you both honor this karmic course that you're in, it can be one of the highest relationships you can know, right? And I'm going to say it again because I think it's important. Keep your individual and collective growth a priority while treating each other with compassion. Okay. Honor each other. Honor the karmic course. So this card, obviously shows this fated meeting with another person, but it doesn't have to be a loving relationship or like a romantic relationship. It can be a work situation, a creative project, some sort of important purpose that you hold, okay? And whatever it is, though, I mean, it's likely karmic. It's not likely, it's karmic. You know, maybe you were a past life publisher or a spiritual teacher or a brother or a sister to someone, or maybe this person coming in is one of those things. So whoever it is, it's a powerful and promising relationship. So get ready. It's almost time. That clock is about to strike midnight, or I said midnight, noon. It's about here. It's almost here. It kind of makes me wonder who this is for you. All right. I'm going to use the Renaissance Tarot. I'm kind of liking this deck right now. And I'm going to dig into this message. So I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you. I'm happy to be bringing you these messages. Hopefully they're helping. Please feel free to hit that thumbs up button if any of this resonates for you. And keep in mind, it is a general reading for the collective. This is not one-on-one. All right, so take it as it resonates. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And feel free to subscribe. It's free. All right, you, my friend, have a fated meeting coming. Let's see what this is about here. The Page of Swords. Stay vigilant. Keep an eye out, right? The Page of Swords typically will go to high ground. I like in this card, they're up on a balcony, right? So they have gone up to have a better range of vision, right? There's more clarity here where they can sort of watch this, how things are unfolding. Okay, so this is about staying vigilant, keeping your eyes open. It's kind of a little bit of a waiting energy, but it allows you a vantage point so that you can see what's coming your way. In your energy is the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is loss and sorrow, right? You've had these cups in your life. Now, cups are of emotions, right? And they spilled, right? But you're so focused on those, you're not quite seeing that there's a couple other cups here. Now, fives are breakthrough energy, so you're basically leaving this energy. You're about done with this sorrow. You're about to be gone out of this energy here, which is great. Because I think this had to be done before this could come in here. This person can come in. Wow. Here we are with the King of Swords. Truth, logic, intellect. Also a great communicator. What's interesting, you're kind of flanked by swords here. You know, sometimes when we have all of this hurt and sorrow in our hearts, we can take that and turn it into something that we use to define ourselves, right? But it's not. It's merely things that we've gone through. It's merely events that have happened to us. Okay? It's okay to acknowledge them and let them go. And I feel like that's where you are right now. Maybe there was something you were hanging on to with this 5, and you're leaving that energy now. Okay, you're seeing it with clearer eyes. You're getting a better vantage point of the situation. This is going to allow some energy to move here and this person to come in, or this already relationship that you have with someone to deepen. Okay. I feel like this is a divine timing situation, especially with that clock on that fated meeting card. Oh yeah, under the Page of Swords, we have the Magician. So yeah, you have everything that you need. You have the tools, the power, the skills to transmute energy into whatever you want, okay? Into the material world. This is manifesting. So this is something that you've definitely manifested. Like you've gotten to a point, you've worked through whatever this 5 of Cups is. You're stepping away from it. You're seeing it with clear eyes, through truth. Now you can do this. Now you have room for this person, or the deepening of a relationship. Okay. Yeah. There we are. Yeah. Death card in your energy. Yeah, you're letting it go. You're letting go of the old, and the beautiful thing about that is it allows this space, this room for this new thing to grow into, right? There's room for growth. There's room for possibilities. There's room for love. Whatever it is, this is an important relationship here for you. So that Death card is also a rebirth. It's basically kind of a new you without the old stuff. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not surprised to see the Tower card here, right? Whenever we have a death and rebirth, I mean, it makes sense you're going to have a tower. That means your foundation isn't working for you anymore, and you have to rebuild with bigger, stronger stones, right? That align with who you are now, because you're not the same person. Your tower can't be the same when you rebuild, right? You're just being realigned to your course, to your next journey. Setting out on the right foot, on the right path, in the right direction. That's what the Tower is for. We have the Emperor coming out under the Magician. So yeah, you have definitely reached a level of maturity and wisdom, right? The Emperor sits on this throne and rules the land. But he didn't just sit there, right? This emperor had to master the 4 realms of all 4 kings. Very balanced energy, very mature energy, very wise energy. Yeah, you're ready for this move. You are ready for this. I say this move. I don't know why I just said move. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, well, 2 fell out. So we have the 4 of Swords, which is all about rest and recovery, all right? You're going to be able to do that here. But it also came out with this Page of Cup, which is a messenger. So there is a message that's going to come to you, a message of love, friendship, magic, fun, good news. Could be good news coming in. Now this is in your energy, so you're kind of aware of this. It does feel like you're kind of in this holding pattern a little bit, waiting for something to happen, right? Waiting maybe for, I love how he's looking at the tower, maybe waiting for this tower energy to sort of dissipate a little bit, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get another card here. What we got? Yeah, okay. Well, we have the Two of Cups. So this is confirmation with our fated meeting card here that this is definitely a soulmate connection. Now, it can be romantic, as I said before, but it can also be any of those other things we talked about. Just this is, you know, a friendship, a mentor, a teacher, someone who's going to be really important to you. And then, you know, on this next leg of your journey. So stay vigilant with that Page of Swords. Keep your eye out because they may be in your orbit right now. But you will be equally as important to them. Okay, this will be a very reciprocal relationship, a very loving and caring relationship, whatever that means for you. Take it as it resonates, but this person's going to be really, really important. So this tower is realigning you to this person. It's putting you in this person's path, or putting them in your path, or vice versa. Your paths are about to intersect at noon. At noon. Yes, and it brings the Ten of Pentacles in. Okay, this is contentment. This is a beautiful, solid foundation under your feet. Yeah. This is material world abundance that supports you and your family and whoever you want it to. You know, maybe you're giving back in some way. Maybe you are building a charity foundation. Maybe this person works for a charity foundation. You don't. I don't know. Stay vigilant. You've manifested this in, or you are manifesting it in. So be very, very clear about what it is. We have the Two of Swords, so that you have a decision to make. Maybe there's more than one person. I don't really get the sense that that's it. But there is a decision that you're going to have to make, all right? And you are going to go within to do that. Now, a lot of people say the swords crossed means you're just sort of blocking, you're avoiding the situation, but I don't feel that way. I feel like you're blocking, you know, other opinions, other voices, external energies, you know, and going within to really decide for yourself what that decision is going to be. Okay, this is about, I feel like this is about trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, and not allowing outside influences, outside forces, outside noises, whatever, to influence you. Okay. Yeah, this is great. I feel like this is really about balance and harmony coming in for you as well. It's like the yin and the yang kind of coming together. Yeah, the Six of Cups showing up here. So this is a card of good memories. It could be that this person is someone that you know. It could be a family member or an old friend who's coming back around to say hello. An old love. Someone you've known in the past who's, wow, it's going to be a reconnection here. Okay. Okay. This is beautiful. I think that's it. I'm going to see if anything else wants to come out. Yeah, okay. Ace of Swords. Yeah, things are going to become real clear for you. This is a new beginning with clarity. The sword of truth comes in. It pierces the veil into the material world, and it cuts away all that doubt, confusion, and fear, right? You will see clearly the path ahead. You will understand everything that brought you to this fated meeting here. Okay. All right, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.